I'm here with Davis Kinney. Everyone say hi to Davis. And Davis is a senior at Colorado Mesa University. And Davis, I so appreciate you coming here to,
Thanks for
to
having
share
me.
with us. And Davis, can you tell us what initially brought you to SEMU?
So initially I came to Colorado Mesa University on a golf scholarship. I had opportunities to go elsewhere for academics, maybe bigger, more prestigious schools, but I really wanted an opportunity to play. And the coach really reached out to me and really emphasized that I'd have an opportunity to play right away. And that was a really big priority of mine coming in. And I wanted to get that opportunity to come in and experience college athletics. So that was a big factor.
So did you have a longer goal of maybe someday seeing if you could make the tour?
I kind of did. I didn't think at that point that I was ready, like with my game and where I was at, that I would be good enough because there's so many good players out there. But it was definitely an aspiration of mine since I was young.
Okay. But something happened when you came here where Jesus got a hold of you. How did that happen?
Yeah, well, like I said, I thought I came here for golf, but Jesus definitely had other reasons. So I met one of my buddies, Sean Robbins, on the team, and he was very strong in his faith coming in, and he kept nagging me to come to church with him or come to Young Life. And finally, I just started coming, and I had a understanding of who God was because I'd went to Catholic school and Lutheran school for a long time.
Okay.
But I never had a relationship with Jesus. I thought he was very distant. I didn't have any hope. And slowly but surely, there wasn't like a crazy aha moment, but just slowly but surely, Jesus kept creeping his way to my life. And I gave my life to Christ November 2012.
November 2012.
Yes, sir.
So you've been following Jesus for 2 years and 1 month.
Yep.
That's awesome.
It feels like a lot longer than 2 years, but it's been great.
Well, when you're young, it seems like a long time.
Yeah.
Now, because of that, something shifted also in your desires and goals for golf. What happened?
Yeah. So the summer before my junior year, so that was summer 2013, I was practicing really hard. I was really confident coming into the season, like really wanted to compete. Hadn't played my best the past 2 years, but I was feeling the best about my game I ever had. And came in and played in the Rocky Mountain Open the week before school and played absolutely terrible and was just felt extremely defeated, extremely just very tired and worn out from it. And then the next week I played 2 bad rounds of qualifiers, and I just had this really strong feeling. I didn't understand it, but something was just telling me, Davis, you need to step away. This is not doing you any good. I fought it for only about an hour. It was crazy. I was just like, why do I need to do this? Like, this is my life. This is essentially my identity was placed in it. And so...
And that's key. Your identity was in it.
Yes.
Yes.
If I played good that day, my life was wonderful. If I played bad, I just wanted to lock myself in my room. So after that, about that hour, I just felt this presence of God, just the Holy Spirit just coming upon me and saying, Davis, this is for your better. And I thought it'd be so much harder, but God essentially just changed my heart to not want to compete anymore. And so I could actually do more for his kingdom and less for myself.
Okay. Did you change your direction with being on the golf team?
Yes,
What
absolutely.
decision did you make?
So I decided from that point, I went to talk to my coach and decided that I wasn't going to compete anymore, and that's not where I want to go with my life. And so I decided from that point, now that I had that more free time, to be able to commit myself to ministry and volunteering through Young Life and being a big part of that, because I just started to become introduced to that a few months beforehand. So, and like I said, God really changed my heart in that and made me lose my desire to compete and lose my desire for self-glorification and more for his glory through that, and filling me up more through helping kids and being involved more in an awesome community.
That's great. And so since you've been doing that, what have you seen different in your heart?
Just the desire to serve more and not for life to be about myself. A lot of the time, when I was playing golf, it was all about me. It was my regimen. I'd get up and work out hard, then I'd go to the course all day, then eat dinner and go to bed.
You have to be that way to compete at that level.
It was all about myself, and it gave me an opportunity more to give my time to other people, to other things that weren't so selfish.
And then, so where do you see God kind of directing your path now from here, because you're going to be graduating in June?
Yeah, I'd love to do something in ministry. I'd love to actually get involved with college golfers that were in my place, that have placed their identity so much in golf, in their score, in their performance, and to be able to walk alongside them and say, I've been there, and I'd like to show you something that's going to give you some actual hope.
And point them to Jesus
Absolutely,
as well.
yes.
That's awesome. Well, Davis, thank you for sharing this with us. And the amazing thing to see is how God has given you a new path, that now you have eternal purpose in your life.
Absolutely, that's
And-
all what it's all about.
And you feel much more fulfillment and joy from that.
Tenfold,
Yeah.
hundredfold.
Now you can go play golf for fun.
Yeah, and I can actually enjoy it. It doesn't feel like a job.
Yeah, you can go play with your pastor.
Exactly. That's
Okay, thanks,
sweet.
bro.
How many
Thanks.
shots are you going to give me?